on several boards in the community. Please welcome James Freed to the podium.
Thank you for that. Good morning, good afternoon. It's great to be here today. I spoke with Mayor Repp earlier today. She wanted me to share with you that she wishes she could be with you all today. She went on to tell me that she's sitting on a beach in South Florida and that she really didn't mean that. So you get me instead. A lot of dignitaries today here, so I will keep this very short. It's good to see the Honorable Judge Damon here. The voters of this county elevated you from mayor to judge in the last couple years, and I think I speak for everyone here. We did so to avoid another hour-long mayoral welcome from Mr. Damon. Throughout human history and throughout American history, you look at points of great challenges and great peril, and it's always been an opportunity to expose and reveal the heroes in our community. And so before we get into this event, I think we should take a moment to acknowledge the heroes who ushered our community through this pandemic and allow us to meet today in such a large group. Our county is home to 3 amazing hospitals, well run, home to doctors and nurses who put their lives on the line to save our friends and families and neighbors. Tireless dedication, long hours, short-staffed. Tri-EMS and all the paramedics in the county rush to homes, put themselves in harm's way to get people the care they need, not only getting them to the hospital, but to get them treated with the treatments that came out later on. Our EMS workers and paramedics are woefully underpaid and understaffed, and hopefully next year we can address that. To the police officers and firefighters here, who had to sleep in their pole barns and in their garages and sheds to separate themselves from the dangers they faced at work. To their families, we recognize you and know that you were also there with the paramedics, assisting, lifting, helping people. Thank you. Our community has heroes. Throughout all this, we had Justin Westmiller and the emergency management team. Whether it was thermometers or PPE, our county emergency management worked tirelessly to ensure that hospitals, municipalities, and schools had what they needed. Throughout all of our struggles, there was a steady keel guiding this community, and that was our Director of Health, Dr. Annette Mercantile. Dr. Mercantile, I just want to say that you have served this county with integrity, honor, and distinction, and we are grateful for having you a member of our community. We also reaffirmed what we already knew, and that is that there was no such thing as a non-essential worker. Everyone in our community was essential, whether it was a dishwasher, the waitress, the frontline worker, the stocker at the grocery store. Everyone is essential. Our economy is roaring back, revenue's up, our unemployment is at 30-year lows. These are time of plenty. But we must use these times of plenty to do good. And there are generational problems that together we're going to need to tackle. Workforce housing and access to housing opportunities, education, job training, childcare, access to childcare in our county, and broadband. These are all generational challenges that will require the collaborations and the partnerships that our county is known for. What we have achieved in St. Clair County and in Port Huron doesn't happen all around the state, but it's happening here because we are partners at the table. We set aside our differences, our partisan labels, and we get to work. And so I look forward to working with all of you in the future to tackle these major issues. I firmly believe that future generations will look back on history and see a divot in history from which we all came together and pivoted our community to a more prosperous and hopeful future for everyone. Thank you.